Jennifer wandered through the streets of Port Harcourt, her feet swollen, her eyes red from crying. She had never felt so alone in her life. "Where will I sleep?" she whispered to herself. She thought about going back to the village, but the shame of returning pregnant without a husband held her back. Night fell, and she had nowhere to go. She found a small corner near a closed shop and sat down, hugging her bag. The streets were cold and dangerous at night. She saw young boys smoking and laughing loudly. Some girls, dressed in tight clothes and high heels, stood by the roadside, talking to passing men. Jennifer was scared. She prayed silently, "God, please don't let anything happen to me." But hunger gnawed at her stomach. She had not eaten all day. Suddenly, a rough-looking man approached her. "Fine girl, why you dey sit here alone? You no get house?" he asked, his eyes scanning her body. Jennifer shook her head quickly. "I just dey wait for my auntie," she lied. The man scoffed, then leaned in closer. "If you need help, I fit help you. Just come my side, make we talk." Jennifer stood up immediately and ran. That night, she slept hungry, cold, and afraid. The next morning, Jennifer walked to a small market square, hoping to find food. She watched as women fried akara, bean cakes, and boiled corn. The smell made her stomach grumble loudly. An elderly woman, Mama Blessing, noticed her. "My daughter, are you okay?" she asked. Jennifer tried to hold back her tears, but she broke down. "Mama, I have nowhere to go," she sobbed. Mama Blessing listened as Jennifer told her everything, how she trusted Uncle Henry, got pregnant, and was chased out of the house. The old woman sighed deeply. "My daughter, life is not easy for a girl like you, but you must not give up," she said. She took Jennifer to her small one-room house, gave her food, and allowed her to stay for a while. Jennifer was grateful, but deep down, she knew she needed a plan. Months passed, and Jennifer's stomach grew bigger. She helped Mama Blessing sell food in the market. Some customers would whisper behind her back. "Small girl, don go carry bell," they would say. Jennifer ignored them. She had no choice but to be strong. One cold night, labor pains started. "Mama, Mama, my stomach," she screamed, falling to the ground. Mama Blessing quickly called a local midwife. Jennifer cried and pushed for hours. Finally, she heard the cry of a baby. "It's a girl," the midwife said, wrapping the baby in a small cloth. Jennifer looked at the tiny, beautiful child in her arms. Tears rolled down her face. "What will I do now?" she whispered. She had no job, no family, no father for the baby, but she made a silent promise. "No matter what, I will take care of you, my child." Taking care of a baby was not easy. Jennifer woke up every night to feed her daughter. The baby cried all the time, and Jennifer had to carry her while still helping Mama Blessing in the market. People judged her. "You see why small girls must stay away from men," they said. Some men even tried to take advantage of her, offering money in exchange for favors. But Jennifer refused. "I will not make the same mistake again," she told herself. She hustled hard, washing clothes, cleaning houses, anything to feed her child. One evening after closing the market, Mama Blessing handed Jennifer a small torn envelope. "Your aunt sent this," she said. Jennifer's hand shook as she opened it. "Jennifer, your mother is very sick. She has been asking for you. Please come home." Jennifer froze. Her mother, sick. She had not seen her parents since she left for Port Harcourt. Tears welled up in her eyes. "Mama Blessing, I have to go home." The journey back to Amiki village was long and emotional. She carried her baby as she stepped out of the bus. When she reached home, her mother lay on a thin mattress, looking weak and frail. "Mama!" Jennifer cried, running to her side. Her mother's eyes filled with tears. "My daughter, I thought I lost you," she whispered. Jennifer knelt beside her, sobbing uncontrollably. She told her everything, how she suffered, how she was betrayed, and how she struggled to survive. Her mother held her hand tightly. "Jennifer, I failed you. I should have protected you better," she said weakly. Jennifer shook her head. "No, Mama, I made my own mistakes, but I have learned." That night, Jennifer felt peace for the first time in years. She was home. Jennifer stayed in the village and started a small business selling food items. She worked hard and took care of her child. One day, a women's empowerment group visited the village. They were helping single mothers start better lives. Jennifer joined them and learned new skills. Slowly, her life began to change. She became stronger, wiser, and independent. She looked at her daughter one evening and smiled. "I may have made mistakes, but I will give you a better life," she whispered. And so, Jennifer's journey did not end in shame. It ended in strength, wisdom, and hope. She became a voice for young girls, warning them about the dangers she had faced. Her story became a lesson for all parents. Guide your daughters, teach them, protect them, before it's too late.